Hello. Indiana County marked an interesting anniversary on Thursday. The first COVID-19 positive case was reported a year ago yesterday. We didn't see our first IUP student case until August 27, but we certainly felt the effects of the virus with our pivot to fully remote instruction in March of 2020. It's hard to believe we've been in this for more than a year, but it feels like maybe we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. IUP continues to see relatively small numbers of students who test positive for COVID-19 and continued good news about the number of students who have recovered from the virus. Thank you for taking care of yourselves and others. But we can't relax. We might be ready for this virus to be done, but how quickly we get back to life as we used to know it depends a great deal on our behaviors. So please stay the course. Avoid large gatherings, continue to wear that mask, stay socially distant, wash your hands, and please continue to take advantage of our free on-campus student testing. We have tested close to 1,600 students since January, and we continue to be here for you. Students can be tested as often as needed. I know it's been a long semester, and I encourage you to take advantage of some downtime during the next 2 non-class days on April 5th and 6th. Health experts are continuing to recommend that travel be limited, but if you do plan to travel, please take advantage of testing before you leave campus and after you return. It takes between 24 and 48 hours to receive your results, so please plan accordingly. And we are very pleased to be planning for in-person commencement ceremonies in May. Ceremonies for master's and doctoral graduates will take place on Friday, May 7th. Ceremonies for students receiving associate and bachelor's degrees will take place in 3 different ceremonies on Saturday, May 8th. I want to thank the Commencement Committee for its hard work in creating plans that follow health and safety guidelines while giving us this in-person opportunity to honor our graduates. For this summer, we plan to follow what we have done this fall and spring semester, offering necessary in-person courses face-to-face, but most as hybrid if possible. Field courses are required to follow their locality's guidelines, as well as any other guidelines required by IUP. Meetings and events will continue remotely, except where face-to-face is mission critical. If a face-to-face event must be held, Pennsylvania gathering limits must be followed. Conferences and events that must be held in person will be limited to those that are IUP sponsored or are approved by conference services. IUP will continue remote work for employees except where face-to-face operations are necessary to meet mission-critical needs. As you know from an earlier message, we are planning on resuming face-to-face classes for the fall semester unless changes in health and safety recommendations prevent us from doing so. Summer class registration is underway now, and registration for fall will open next week. While the virus has changed the way that we conduct our operations, I remain so impressed with the creativity and determination of the entire IUP community. Programs and events are continuing, and they are being done very well. Just for example, I was very impressed with the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in a Professional Workplace virtual event on March 17. It was well attended and included a great deal of thoughtful discussion. If you missed it, or if you'd like to listen again, recordings from several of the sessions are available on the University Advancement and the Social Equity and Title IX Office news feeds. Thank you to all of the organizers and participants of events that continue the important discussion about diversity and inclusion, including our diversity peer educators panel discussion, Addressing America's Isms, held earlier this week. We continued our tradition of honoring our alumni this week with the presentation of Young Alumni Achievement Awards, celebrating 6 outstanding graduates with this recognition. This year's awardees have been visiting classes and will visit more in the next few weeks. Students, please take advantage of their experiences, both positive and challenging, and especially their willingness to help you to succeed while here and after you graduate. Looking forward, we will host, virtually, State System of Higher Education Chancellor Dr. Dan Greenstein next week on Tuesday, March 30. He will be welcoming questions and comments during his open forum on that day from 1 to 2:30 p.m. as he talks about system redesign. I encourage you all, as your schedules permit, to join in this virtual event. Information has been sent to you via email and is on the IUP Central Calendar. Despite restrictions imposed by the pandemic, Research Appreciation Week, set for April 5 through 9, will continue to showcase original research and scholarship. Events are detailed on the website. I highly recommend both the 3-minute thesis competition and the IUP Scholars Forum. They are interesting and inspiring. Congratulations in advance to the organizers and to all of the participants. In closing, I want to talk about a transition in my leadership team. Last Thursday, our Council of Trustees honored Mrs. Barb Moore, Executive Director of Institutional Planning and Assessment, for her 37 years of service to IUP. And that service followed her 4 years as an IUP student. Barb will be retiring in April, and in non-COVID times, we'd probably be celebrating her at a big reception. But of course, that is not possible. I know a number of you have worked with Barb over the years. Please take time to wish her well as she moves into the next chapter of her life. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend. Stay well. Wash your hands.